to you by Milligan Vane.
We're concentrating on Make a Change Day, and we're joined by several Bradley County school principals with us this morning. Want to begin with Kirk Campbell. Kirk, come on up. He's the principal at Charleston. Kirk, good morning.
Morning. How are you, Steve?
Like a third grade reunion. You, Chris, and myself.
Hey.
We're in Miss Balmer's class at Stewart Elementary.
I know. We dropped a little knowledge out there, and I mean, people fell out of their chairs. They couldn't believe it. So,
obviously, Miss Balmer needs to start dressing Chris. That pink on pink is really not him. All right. Hey, Kirk, what does the Sack Pack program mean to Charleston?
well, for us, it means our kids are fed. You know, at the end of the day, it goes back to that. What we want to do is serve as a community. We want to serve our kids and serve our families. And so that's the opportunity, what it does. And so our kids don't go hungry. And so it's that's an amazing part about our community is that something like this, they rally just like if there's anything, and they go and they serve and they want to give back. And so it's just so our kids and our families don't go hungry. And it's, it takes off a lot of pressure knowing that food's coming every week.
Just incredible. As we said a few minutes ago, a sack pack cost about $6.50, and we're encouraging our audience to also get involved. Of course, they're going to be taking the collection at Bradley County Schools on Friday, but you can call or text us if you want to buy a sack pack, $6.50. Hello, Lori Riyadh. Lori is the principal of North Lee. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. I want to just ask you the same thing. Tell me what this means at North Lee.
Well, the same thing that Mr. Campbell said. There's so many families that we have that receive those sack packs, and they have food over the weekend and also other programs that United Way also. So this is not just for sack packs. So also the other programs like Boys and Girls Club and the different resources that they provide our school and our families, it's just immeasurable. So we're very thankful and grateful.
Absolutely. So glad to have you.
You.
Dr. Ruthie Paney's the principal of Michigan Avenue Elementary. Dr. Paney, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. Same thing. What does this entire program mean to you in Michigan Avenue?
You know, when we think about children, they can't learn if they're hungry. And we have, through a grant through the state, we have free breakfast and free lunch every day, but we still worry about the weekends. And so we have at Michigan Avenue over 50 students that take home sack packs. And so that's real personal for us, the raising of the money, because we know that these children would be fragile over the weekend and then come in Monday not ready to learn. And so we are so grateful for what United Way does and this opportunity. And we just encourage everyone to give because we're all a community, and it impacts all of our kids. So that's really for us. We just want our kids ready to learn and to be happy and secure when they go home on the weekends.
Absolutely. Thank you, Doctor. Jeremy Jones joins us. He's the principal of Valley View Elementary. Jeremy, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing well. How are you, Steve?
I'm good, man. So, same question out in the Valley View community.
I think for us, we talk about that we have our numbers and we have our students that have been identified, but the bigger picture is that there's still families that this doesn't reach. Last week, I had a conversation with some individuals, and because of, they work, they're proud, they want to provide, but still the need was there, but not that willingness to kind of step out and share and reach out. And so not only are we serving kids that we're aware of, but there's more people out there. And so just knowing how we meet these needs, I think everyone needs to be aware that there's a larger need out there that maybe people don't make known. And so for all of those that are supporting, we appreciate it, but there is a larger population that we need to help serve.
Jeremy Jones, thanks. Chris Green is the principal of Black Fox Elementary School. Chris, what does this mean out at Black Fox?
Just to kind of reiterate everything everybody has said so far, just the security of knowing that there's food and resources going home. But this program, this Make a Change event, Mr. Montgomery and his counselor, Miss Jenny, have done just such a great job organizing it. And he was just saying how much it's grown through the years. A little idea was everybody giving, just a little bit, their spare change added up amongst a wonderful community like ours will, just adds and takes the pressure off sort of the families of all of our communities, and especially at Black Fox, we have several students and families that utilize this program.
Bridget just sent me a note. If we auctioned off your shirt and tie, could we get some change? I think I'd probably bring about a 50 cent. Maybe. Is that from Larry Green?
My wife's going to be offended that you're making fun of my pink.
Jamie?
She always says she likes my pink.
And I know this. Jamie's got that eye appointment later this afternoon. Now, if she ever gets her eyes fixed, she's calling Jimmy Logan. You're out.
That's always a possibility.
All right, thanks, Chris. It's very meaningful to have you. Jenny, come on up here. My goodness, what a wonderful team we have here. And of course, you represent Prospect.
Absolutely. I mean, we couldn't do it without the support of the principals. They control what goes on at their schools, and we have such a wonderful group of principals that jumped right on board and are helping us to help children and their families. And that's what it's all about. Day in and day out, we see the need. Day in and day out, we see needs that aren't being met, like Chris said, because of pride. We know that there's greater need out there.
That's right.
And we live in a county that, like you said earlier this morning, it is so rich and it is so giving. And we're just asking people to take the time to give so that our children come to school ready to learn. Mr. Montgomery made the comment about, if you're going to go pick up that expensive coffee, how about not getting coffee for a day? How about saying, I'm going to pledge, I'm not going to get that coffee for a week. And I'm going to donate that money so that children have food. I'll drink the coffee at work.
There you go.
It's something just as simple as that. We all make a contribution, but do we make a contribution that really matters? This matters.
That's right.
So we're just asking everybody to step up and help provide for our kids. And we talked out in the lobby about the three of you going to elementary school together or high school.
I know.
And
Stuart, by the way, Stuart School does not claim us. We are completely off the rolls. And that's as far as Chris went. He graduated 5th grade.
When you guys were in school, you probably heard someone say, you better straighten up because you're our future. You're going to be our leaders of the future. And here we are.
Yeah, sadly.
Here we are. So we're not only feeding children that have a need on the weekend, we're feeding children that are our future leaders.
That's right, Jim.
And that's where it comes down to. And we're thankful for every donation that we get. We're thankful for all the support of the community, all the support of our partners, all the support of the principals. It couldn't happen without everybody working together.
I want to also thank the corporate partners in Make a Change Day this year. Southern Heritage Bank branches, Southeastern Container, Bradley, Sunrise Rotary, Old Navy. I'll see, Chris, there's some choices over at Old Navy. Maybe you want to look over there. Or Larry's. Hey, Larry, give up, Chris. The Towton Square. United Way. Boy, I tell you, I'm going to have to buy donuts for a year now. Wait, I already do. United Way and United Way's Young Professionals Circle. The Caring Place Volunteers, my Lord. They put those bags together every Wednesday. Thank you, Cleveland State, for hosting that every Wednesday. The boys and girls